students, let us solve one more full-fledged question of the chapter dissolution. Take out illustration number 10 on page number 5.27. Illustration number 10 on page number 5.27. Illustration 10. So, read the question. ABC are partners sharing profits in the ratio 2:2:1. It means the ratio which is given is 2:2:1. They agreed to dissolve the firm. So the balance sheet of the firm was as follows. Now balance sheet is given to us. You know the first step very well. That first of all we have to transfer all the assets and liabilities to realization account. So let's start. First of all, from the liability side we should start. The first item is bank overdraft. Okay. So as I told you that bank overdraft is a short-term borrowing. So means short-term borrowing means basically it is the money which you have to pay to the bank. So it is an outside liability. So just like other outside liabilities, bank overdraft will be transferred to the credit side of realization account. So bank overdraft, and amount is 4,000. Next is creditors. So creditors are also your outside liability. So write here by creditors. Amount is 30,000. Next is bills payable. It is also an outside liability. So transfer by bills payable 6,000. Next is B's wife loans. Now B is our partner, but B's wife is not the partner of the firm. She is an outsider. So if his wife has given a loan to the firm, so it is an outside liability for the firm. So it will be transferred to realization account. Right? B's wife's loan. Fine. Amount is 10,000. Next is capitals of A, B and C. You know what is to be done with this. Transfer these capitals to the capital account. Right here, by balance brought down. And the capital is 70,000. 70,000. Now what about C's capital? Yes students, check where is C's capital. C's capital is on the asset side. It means that if the capital is on the liability side, then we write by balance brought down. Because this amount, because this 70,000 represents the amount which the firm has to pay to the partners. But if the capital of any partner is on the asset side, it simply shows the deficiency of capital. It means that that partner has to pay rupees 8,000 to the firm. That partner has overdrawn rupees 8,000. I repeat it again. If capitals are on the liability side, it means that the firm or the business has to refund this capital to the partners when the firm will get dissolved. But if the capital is on the asset side, it means that it is the case of overdrawn, deficiency of capital. In that case, the concerned partner has to refund this amount to the firm. So in this case, we will write to balance brought down. And the amount is 8,000. Now come to asset side. Transfer all the assets. You know which assets are to be transferred. First is debtors. So write here to debtors, to stock, to furniture, to computer, to fixed assets. Fine. Transfer them. And next is to prepaid expenses. They are also assets. Transfer them. Next is profit and loss account. And that you know, if P&L account is on the asset side of the balance sheet, it represents a loss which has to be distributed among the partners. Fine. So we are not going to transfer P&L account to realization account. So now write the amount. Debtors 40,000. Stock 50,000. Then furniture 2,000, computers 8,000, fixed assets 41,000, prepaid expenses 1,000. and P&L has to be distributed among all partners in their ratio, in their profit sharing ratio. No? So P&L account is 40,000 in the equation, so distribute it. As it is a loss, so partners account will be debited. And you know the entry very well. It will be A's capital debit, B's capital debit, C's capital debit to P&L account. So right here, to profit and loss account. So amount will be 16,000, 16,000 and 8,000. I hope till this point everything is clear to all. Now come to the adjustments. The first adjustment is assets realized as follows. First of all, assets realized means when we have sold off these assets in the market, then we got this much amount of money. Like after selling stock in the market, we got rupees 32,000. So what are we going to write here? By bank. Because whenever you sell any asset in the market and when you get money, the entry which will pass is bank account debited to realization account. Because I explained in the previous videos also that if you transfer all the assets here, it means that their book value has become 0. So now I can't use the word of any asset, rather I have to use the word realization. So after selling stock in the market, I got rupees 32,000. So write here by bank. You may write like this also, by bank, and write assets realized. So what you have realized, writing like just write the total, that after selling stock you got 32,000. After selling fixed assets you got 45,000. So total becomes 77,000. And after and you have received full amount from debtors, and debtors are rupees 40,000. So write here 40,000. So how much you have received? It's 1,17,000. So write. Instead of writing by bank, by bank, by bank so many times, you may write like this also, by bank, assets realized and the total. This should be done in rough. Now read the next transaction. A agreed to take over furniture at rupees 1600 and also agreed to make payment of bills payable. Now first of all, just come to one point over here. Just check. Debtors realized full amount. Fine. We got something from stock also. So this point we'll do later on. Fine, this we'll do later on. I don't want to mix up the things. Let us go step by step only. See, A agreed to take over the furniture. Now when A takes over the furniture, what will be the journal entry? A becomes the receiver and entry becomes A's capital account debited to realization account. This entry I explained you, I think. A's capital to realization. So pass this entry right here by A's capital account. And he took over the furniture at rupees 1600. At the same time, post the entry in the capital account also. Right here to realization 1600. Read further. And also agreed to make payment of bills payable. Not only A took over the furniture, rather he is also interested in making payment of the bills payable. So entry will be realization account debited to A's capital account. This also I had explained in the previous videos that how we have framed this entry. So right here to A's capital account and check. He is ready to make payment of bills payable. So bills payable amounted to rupees 6,000. Fine. So right here 6,000. Now post this entry into A's capital account side by side only. A's capital account has been credited. So right here by realization and 6,000 is the amount. Come to the next transaction now. Next is B agreed to discharge his wife's loan. Now B is saying that I am ready to make payment of my wife's loan. So entry will be, first of all check the entry. Entry will be realization account debited to B's capital account. Okay, so write here to B's capital account. So and the amount is 10,000. Right here 10,000. It means we have made payment of bills payable also, and we have made payment of B's wife loans also. Keep putting a tick on the liabilities which you have paid. So you have paid BP and you have paid B's wife's loan. Now post this entry into B's ledger account side by side. Right here by realization, and the amount is 10,000. By realization was already written, so I didn't write it again. I write it like this. Next transaction is, there was an unrecorded asset of rupees 10,000 which was taken over by C at 7,000. Unrecorded assets means that the value has been, has become zero, or the value has been vanished from the books. Now there is no book value of this asset. So it is known as unrecorded asset. Now C has taken over such unrecorded asset at rupees 7,000. So you will pass the entry. C will become the receiver. So C's capital account debited to realization account. So like right here, by C's capital account. At 7,000 he took over. So write here by 7,000. And then at the same time post this entry into C's ledger account. So C's capital has been debited right here to realization account in C7. I hope this point is clear. Come to the next point. Next is, a BR for rupees was received from a customer, and that BR you have got discounted from the bank also, and now Mohan has refused to, means the person from whom you have received the BR has refused to make the payment. It means that bill got dishonored, and then later you received only 60 paisa in a rupee. Read this question from your books, as you have books with you. Read it. A BR of rupees 5,000 received from a customer Mohan, and bill was discounted from the bank. Mohan became insolvent, and 60 paisa in a rupee could be received from his estate. So I think we should pass the entries in step. Rough. First of all, you have received a BR from Mohan, so you must have passed the entry that time. BR to Mohan. We are not concerned with this entry because neither we are making BR's account nor Mohan's account, because we are winding up the business. So this entry will not be shown anywhere. 5,000, 5,000. Then we got this bill discounted from the bank also. It means we must have passed one entry that time, that is bank to BR. 5,000, 5,000. Now this BR has been dishonored also. It means Mohan becomes the debtor and bank becomes our creditor. Because we have got the bill discounted, it means we have already taken money from the bank, and if Mohan refuses to make the payment, it becomes our duty to make payment to the bank. Bank will not ask anything from Mohan because we have taken money from bank. So bank becomes our creditor, Mohan becomes our debtor. Now in this case, if bank becomes our creditor, then we have to make payment to bank also. The reason is very simple, because we are winding up the books. So if I have to make payment to the bank, then what entry I will pass? I will pass a simple entry, that is realization debited to bank. Realization to bank. So I write here to bank 5,000. Now it is mentioned that though this bill has been dishonored and we have made payment to bank also, but still Mohan has given rupees, like Mohan has given 60 paisa in a rupee to us. It means Mohan has given 60% to us. What was the amount of the bill? The amount of the bill was rupees 5,000. If Mohan agreed to make payment of 60% of this to us, then 60% is 3,000. Now Mohan is making payment to us in this case. So entry will be bank to realization 3,000 Fine. So you'll write here by bank 3,000. Fine. I hope this point is clear. Now read the last adjustment, students. Last adjustment is that creditors were paid at the discount of 1500. That we have made payment to the creditors at the discount of 1500. The amount which we have to pay to the creditors is rupees 30,000. We have made payment to them at 1500 discount. It means we have paid them rupees 28,500. So write here to bank, that is 30,000 minus 1500, 28,500. It means creditors also we have paid off. Now no adjustment is left. As I told you in the previous video also, that whether it is mentioned in the question or not, you have to make payment of all the liabilities. Fine. Now check. You have made payment of creditors, bills payable, B's wife loan. What is left? Bank overdraft. So make the payment of bank overdraft also. Right here, to bank 4,000. Now the point which I was explaining you earlier. Fine. Now check. Debtors has been realized, stock has been realized. Then what about furniture? Furniture was taken over by a partner. Then fixed assets. Assets have also realized some money to us. Prepaid expenses so are a kind like we have already made the payment. What is left? Furniture done, fixed assets done, prepaid done. What is left? Computers. It means no information has been given about computers in the question. So what we simply believe? We believe that computers have not realized anything. Zero. It means when we sold off the furniture, we didn't get anything. Zero. If nothing is mentioned, don't write by bank with computers something, nothing. It will be zero. So I hope this point is clear. So after like this, making make their total, it is 1,95,500. Okay. There is loss in the question that you will see when you calculate it. So this loss will be given to A, B, C. And loss on realization, so entry will be A, B, C to realization. And this loss will be divided in the ratio of 2:1. So it will be 6760, 6760 and 3380. Now transfer this loss to partner's capital account. Right here to realization, it is 6760, 6760 and 3380. Now what you have to do? Now see, one more thing we are leaving here, I think so. That, no, we have done. Now in this case, now what we have to do? We have to calculate the final payments which we have to make to the partners. Start with A. We have to give rupees 76,000 to A. 70 plus 6. And we have to take this much money from A. So obviously we'll make him payment of the net amount. इतना लेना है A से और इतना A को देना है. तो आप balance की payment कर दीजिए. Write here to balance. Don't write here to balance, carry it down. Because this word we write when we want to continue the business. Here now we don't want to continue. So to bank. Simply write the amount and amount will be 51640. Then same way do it for B. It will be 80,000 and solve it. It will be 57240. Now in case of C, we don't have to give anything to C, rather we have to take everything from C. Fine. So in this case, C will make payment to the bank. Right here, by bank. Total is 26,380. Write the total here. Last of all, prepare a bank account that you already know how to prepare it. Fine. Check the balance sheet. bank is given to you, bank is not given to you. It means that there is no balance brought down. No opening balance of bank is given. Now check all the parts. In this case, bank is on debit side. So entry is realization to bank. So in bank account, it will be on credit side. By realization 5,000. Then again check realization to, then again bank, it is again you have to write here. Then entry again realization to bank, again write here by realization. This side now bank is here. Fine. So entry is bank to realization. So write here to realization. Then again bank is here 3,000. Now check here. Entry is A is capital to bank, B is capital to bank. So write here by A is capital, by B is capital. Got it? It will be 51640 and 57240. And this side it is bank to C is capital. Fine. Then write here 2 C is capital. 26380 total bill. If the total of bank comes equal, it means that your question is correct. Fine. So I hope this point is clear to you all. Thank you.